Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the biggest and most exciting financial stories coming out of Singapore and frankly Asia right now. We're talking about NTT REIT, a brand new player that just made waves with its massive initial public offering right here on the Singapore exchange. If you're wondering why a data center company's stock market debut is such a big deal, stick around. We're going to break down how they raised a whopping $773 million, why everyone wanted a piece of the pie, and what this means for the future of tech and investing. Let's get into it. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Your support truly makes a difference, enabling us to produce more stock and fundamental analysis content. But first, a quick disclaimer. Please note that the content presented in this video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. We strongly recommend that you seek proper guidance from a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. First things first, let's get down to the numbers. NTT REIT successfully raised $773 million in its Singapore IPO. And get this, it was massively oversubscribed. That means way more investors wanted in than there were units available. The official listing date was July 14th, 2025, and the initial offering price for each unit was $1. This wasn't just any IPO, it was the largest REIT IPO in Singapore in nearly a decade, showing just how much excitement there is around this sector. So why the huge demand? It wasn't just a little bit popular, it was wildly popular. The public offering here in Singapore was nearly 10 times oversubscribed. Imagine trying to get a concert ticket and there are 10 people for every one seat. And it wasn't just retail investors like you and me. The big institutional players, think huge investment funds, banks, and specialist real estate investors also jumped in with their portion of the offering being 4 times oversubscribed. Key players like Singapore's sovereign wealth fund, GIC, even came on board as a cornerstone investor, signaling strong confidence. This kind of demand tells you that the big money believes in this company's future. Okay, so they raised a lot of money and everyone wanted in. But what exactly is NTT REIT? It's a real estate investment trust that owns and operates data centers. Think of data centers as the giant super secure buildings that house all the servers, computers, and infrastructure that power the internet, cloud computing, AI, and pretty much everything digital we do every day. Their initial portfolio consists of 6 premium data center assets strategically located across the United States, in Northern Virginia and California, Austria in Vienna, and right here in Singapore. These aren't just any old buildings, they're high-capacity Tier 3 facilities valued at around $1.6 billion. And who's behind all this? The sponsor is NTT Limited, a subsidiary of the Japanese telecommunications giant NTT Data Group. NTT Group is a global powerhouse, actually the world's 3rd largest data center provider. So this REIT is backed by serious industry muscle and expertise. So what's their game plan and why is this an attractive investment? NTT REIT is focused on high-growth markets, capitalizing on the explosion of data from things like artificial intelligence, cloud services, and 5G. These are all trends that need more and more data storage and processing power, making data centers essential infrastructure. Their current portfolio boasts a high occupancy rate of over 94% and a long lease expiry profile, which means stable, predictable income for investors. They're projecting a healthy distribution yield of 7.5% for fiscal year 2026. But it's not just about what they have now. Their sponsor, NTT, has a massive pipeline of over 2,000 megawatts of IT capacity and development globally. NTT DC REIT has a right of first refusal on many of these future projects, giving them a clear path for expansion, potentially into new high-growth regions like India, Indonesia, and Vietnam. This means a solid foundation with significant room to grow. It's fascinating how this IPO landed during what has been a somewhat quiet period for IPOs in Singapore. So why now, and why so successful? Firstly, the Singapore government has been actively promoting its capital markets with pro-REIT policies, making it an attractive listing destination. But more importantly, the timing couldn't be better for data centers. The demand for digital infrastructure is simply exploding globally. With the rapid advancements in AI, cloud computing, and the rollout of 5G, the need for secure, high-performance data centers is becoming insatiable. Investors see data centers as resilient, long-term assets that are crucial for the digital economy, making them a safe haven in uncertain times and a high-growth play for the future. You might be wondering, what exactly are they doing with that $773 million US? The IPO proceeds a part of a larger capital raise that, combined with sponsor subscriptions and a term loan, totals over $1.5 billion US. The vast majority of these funds, a staggering $1.5 billion, are being used for the acquisition of their initial portfolio of 6 premium data centers. The remaining portion covers the IPO's underwriting fees, other listing expenses, and some working capital. This strategic use of capital ensures they start with a strong revenue-generating asset base while maintaining a healthy financial position for future expansion. So, how did NTT DC REIT fare on its first day of trading today? After opening slightly higher at $1.02 and even touching $1.03, the units eventually closed flat at their offering price of $1. While some might hope for a huge jump on day one, a stable debut at the offer price, especially for a large REIT IPO, is generally seen as a solid start, reflecting investor confidence in its long-term value. Analysts are bullish on the sector, citing the company's strong sponsor, diversified portfolio, and the robust demand for data center services globally. The long-term outlook for data centers remains incredibly positive, positioning NTT DC REIT as a key player in this essential industry. So, to wrap things up, here are the key takeaways from NTT DC REIT's successful Singapore IPO. A huge vote of confidence. They raised $773 million US, signaling strong market trust in data centers. Overwhelming demand, both institutional and retail investors clamored for units, proving the sector's appeal. Strategic global assets. A portfolio of 6 premium data centers across the US, Austria, and Singapore, backed by the global giant NTT. Clear growth path. Positioned to expand into high-growth markets, fueled by the insatiable demand for digital infrastructure. A solid debut, a stable first day of trading, indicates long-term investor confidence in an essential industry. This IPO isn't just about a new stock on the market, it's a testament to the surging importance of data centers in our increasingly digital world. What do you think about NTT DC REIT? Are you bullish on data centers? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more financial insights, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.